We're going to replace the def tank fluid heater. So first thing you want to do is you want to pull out the carpet in the trunk, and then there's a styrofoam like insert that goes over the top of this, which is right over here. That's really easy just to pull out. Nothing holds it down. Then you've got another styrofoam piece that's covering it. There's these little plastic clips. They're a one-way push clip. There's 3 of them that's going to go here, up here, and over here. And really the only way to get them out is to yank up hard on them and just pull the dumb things out. So you just want to pull it hard like that. You can see this one, you just pull it nice and hard and it'll pop out. You can remove this styrofoam piece. There we go. Okay, and put that aside. Now this white piece with all of your wire harnesses needs to be removed. There's 3 little nuts. 1, 2. There's one back in here. 3. Those need to be removed so this piece can just come up and be pushed aside. These little nuts are hooked on with an Allen wrench. Just find the right size. Down in the hole. I've already loosened this guy, but take some pliers, hook it onto the end of this thing, give yourself a little leverage, and just break them loose. They come right out pretty quick. There we go.
This is pretty dark in there, you're not going to be able to see it, but there we go.
And as you can see, I took that off, and this thing just gets free and can be moved aside. If you want to give yourself more place to work, you can take this harness clip off, which I'll probably do next here in a second, just to get this thing completely out of the way. This clip is one of those nifty ones that you got to pull on this side piece, and as you pull on it, it literally like kind of slides it off. It comes apart like, excuse me, like that. Sorry. Clips on, pull this piece out, comes right off. Again, you just put that to the side. Second clip, this guy, it's again got one of those safety pieces on it. You have to slide this piece outwards like that. Once I've got that slid outwards, you can push down a little top button and pull this piece out. A couple more things you want to do is this black tube right here comes up and it Y's right here, comes down in here. This piece, just kind of wiggle it, it'll just come right off. Bend it out of the way. These guys, you gotta be careful with this. It's hooked on, you can see underneath it there's a blue clip, and really what it does is, see if I can show you this, it really just, you push forward like that and it slides off of it. See how it's just got little channels there? So I literally just pushed it this way and it slid right off. Again, this is one of those clips. You gotta slide the little safety piece forward like that. Then you're gonna push down on this button and pull back here, and it really takes 2 hands, so I can't videotape it. All right, then there's this wire. It comes over and back into this clamp, this wire clip, and this is again one of those ones that as you pull out on the side of it, it'll release. There you go, pull that to the side, and now I should be able to just slowly kind of wiggle this and loosen off. Oh my goodness, see how far that went? Now it comes off. There you go. Now I'm clear. All those pieces are clear. This piece is clear. Now I've got this whole piece all by itself, so we can basically undo this thing and take this thing out and then put the new one in. Now, some people hit this with a hammer and chisel. I use 2 hands and literally loosened it with just my hands, and this ring just comes apart like this. There we go. One-handed. Some are easier than others. You have everything disconnected. You want to get like a putty knife and put it right in between the seam here. You can kind of just work it back and forth and kind of lift this piece up and the top will come out. When you get inside here, lift this thing up and there's a rubber gasket. You can pull this rubber gasket out along the sides and work this thing up and over the top of this. I can get this out. Goodness. There we go. One-handed even. Here we go. There's the rubber gasket. Get that out of the way. Then what you can do is it is connected underneath here. I don't know if you can see under there, but this top will not just come out because it's connected. All right, trying to film this thing, it is very difficult. So underneath, then what you want to do is you want to come in here and you can grab right here and grab right here, and really you want to just push and twist the internal canister, and you want to push it this way and it will pop loose. And I did it just with my fingers, and then by popping it loose the whole thing will come out. And really, well, you see these things, those are the pieces that underneath you have to twist it to come out of its sockets, and then once it's twisted it'll come right up, and then you take the whole piece out at once. So there you go, that comes right out. The new one you can slide right back in. All right, putting in the new one, you can see there's little tabs down there. That's a good shot of them. There's like, what, 3 or 4 of them, and those correspond to these little nubs right there on the canister. And all I gotta do is drop that canister down into there and then grab it with your thumbs and twist it as it goes down into the holes, and twist it towards you, opposite of how we took it out. Clicked into place, really easy. Now you want to take this rubber gasket, slide it back in, put it into place, and then you want to get your little tight ring and ring that back down on. Then you want to clip in your wiring harness, and then you are good to go. You just want to put this big old white distributor and put it back on top, and then you're done. There's a little arrow right here when you're screwing the lid back on that needs to match up with the indicator on the bottom of the car. And see, mine is just a little bit off, so I'm actually going to get a little hammer and screwdriver and just tap it this way a little bit till it's in place. All right, a couple of things I wanted to mention after the fact. When you take that rubber gasket off of the heating element, you don't need to take the top off at all. I've seen videos where people are clipping the wires underneath and clipping the hose. You don't need to do any of that. You just need to get your fingers inside of the well, and really using your thumbs, which I kind of showed on the video, you twist it, and it is counterclockwise to take the well out, the heating element out. And then when you put the new one in, you slide it down into the right channels, and then again use your thumbs and just stick your fingers underneath the lid and twist it clockwise until it clicks into place. And it's pretty easy. The other thing is putting that rubber gasket back on. You got to just fit it in there with your fingertips all the way around the circle, and you really have to feel with your hands to make sure that it's flat against the outside perimeter of that wheel well, or not the wheel well, excuse me, the heating element well. And then once that is in place, you can slide the top down onto it, and you'll actually hear air escaping because it's supposed to be airtight. And then put that white distributor back on top with the 3 nuts, click in all of your different wire clips, and then replace your styrofoam that goes on top and all of your trunk carpet, and you're done. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks, bye.